doing? This is Dr. Ellie here once again with a fun and interesting and delicious recipe. This time, this recipe is from my new book, my Vegeburger Addiction, and it's from page 45, and it's the Vegeburger, which is very delicious. And all the recipes in the book they're kind of rated, and this one is one of the easy ones. It's a 5-star easy recipe, and the ingredients that you would need is, number one, it would be a can of Loma Linda Worthington Vegeburger. It's a 19-ounce can, and I'll just take that and put it aside here. So we need a 19-ounce can. We need 2 tablespoons of tomato paste, a 1/2 cup of breadcrumbs, a tablespoon of onion powder, and I have a 1/4 cup of red onion here, 4 eggs, slightly beaten, and a teaspoon of garlic powder. So we have a teaspoon of garlic powder, a tablespoon of fresh garlic, and then instead of the, in the book it calls for green peppers, but instead, green or red peppers, instead I'm going to put a tablespoon of green olives with the red pimento. So we get the pepper in there in this form, and it's also very delicious. And then we also have a 1/4 cup of red onion. I don't know if I mentioned that before. And then just a pinch of cracked pepper. So instead of using black pepper, I'll often just use cracked pepper. So we'll get the pepper element. So we can get started with putting everything together. We'll just go ahead and crumble the Vegeburger, and we'll just start adding the ingredients. We'll go ahead and add the dry ingredients. We'll go ahead and we'll put breadcrumbs in. Mix that a bit. Breadcrumbs. And then more dry ingredients. We'll go ahead and put the cracked pepper in, and the onion powder. We'll just go ahead and put these over here, and the garlic powder, teaspoon of that. Okay, that's all of our dry stuff. Go ahead and mix that in. Smells really good already. So I'm gonna go ahead and move these over here like this. So I'll be okay. Now we need I've got the 4 eggs here. However, I've got some beaten on the side here, so we'll start adding some of the non-dry ingredients. So we'll put the purple onion, put the green olives, and this lovely tablespoon of finely chopped fresh garlic. So we've got the fresh garlic as well as the dry garlic, and the fresh onion as well as the dry onion, and that just adds layers of flavor, and it makes it more. And I'm putting purple onion in here, but in the book I call for a cup of white onion, and I'm actually using a 1/4 cup of the purple onion. Okay, and now we'll add the egg mixture. Seems like a lot of eggs, but this is going to make 8 burgers. 8 Whoppers. Okay, so we'll go ahead and mix this in nicely. And now, I first got introduced to making Vegeburgers, and I mentioned my mom in the book because she actually had gone to church one evening when a brother in a church named Brother Baptiste was teaching the members that attended that evening meeting how to make burgers. And one of the burgers that sticks in my mind that my mom brought home from that meeting was eggplant burgers. There were burgers made from eggplant, onions and eggplant, and then others made with a base of oatmeal and eggs and spices. And I just remember that she had learned about it at a church meeting at the Linden Boulevard Church in Queens, New York. And I just thought that was amazing. And I still do. She brought it home, and that really affected all of our lives, really. Because it made, I mean, we weren't vegetarians at that time, per se. We still ate chicken and, beef hot dogs and so forth. But, there was a time when we had, before it was even popular, we had our meatless Mondays or meatless Wednesdays. And it was interesting, to have it. Some days we might have chicken and rice, arroz con pollo. And then other days we'd have our veggie burgers in a bun or on a plate with some rice.
Special K. About the Special K.
Huh?
What about the Special K?
Yeah, well, that's the Special K burgers. That's in another page, another chapter. Okay, so I'm gonna turn the pan on and heat this up because I'm ready to form the burgers. And what I'll do is I'm gonna form them. Put them on a nice plate here. Any of that. So while that heats, I'm going to go ahead and start forming these. And when they start to cook, it'll take about 2 minutes on either side, just like it would with a regular meat burger. And actually what I'm going to do is I'll get about 4 of these cooking. That looks really good. Isn't that pretty? Let me see if this is heating up. Okay. Just go ahead. Go ahead and put this lovely veggie Whopper in the pan.
Where's your favorite spatula?
My favorite spatula. My mom's spatula. My mom's spatula. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put this one in. And actually smash it down. We can call them a smash burger too. It's a smash burger now. Put another one in there, make a fourth. There's a lot of patty meat here. It smells delicious. Smell the onions and garlic, that fresh garlic. Hope you try this. It's on page 45. And
They smell so good and taste so good.
it smells good and tastes good. Enjoy.